America's Card Room is the largest U.S.-facing poker site. For the latest deposit bonus, click the link in the description. And to watch poker live and grow your game, check out twitch.tv/PokerPastor and subscribe to this channel. What's up, everybody? PokerPastor Rob Gardner here, and I want to talk about this hand real quick because it's a really good example of how counting card combinations and hand combinations can be really beneficial to you and help you make a decision in a marginal or more difficult spot. So here we are under the gun +2 with ace jack off. We do a standard open, and we get called with a small blind and big blind, both defending pretty wide here. And the flop comes jack 10-4. So we flop top pair, top kicker. Small blind checks, big blind checks. Now, it's a little bit of a scary spot for us here because obviously there are a lot of hands in the small blind and big blind that just smack this range. And while we do have a strong hand, there's a lot of draws out there. And it puts us in a spot where we don't want to check because we don't want to give free cards off to weak flush draws. We don't give free cards off to weak straight draws, gut shot straight draws. But at the same time, we're definitely in a position where we can get raised by more marginal hands. So we have to have a little bit of a plan as to what we're going to do if we get raised by each of our opponents. We do go ahead and c-bet as we should. I would have liked to have c-bet a little bit higher, but I think I just went for the half pot. The small blind folds, and now the big blind shoves. Now, we're getting 2.5 for 1 to call, which is pretty good. But this is still kind of a scary spot. I mean, obviously, jack 10's in his range, pocket 4's in his range. He shouldn't have pocket 10's or pocket jacks here, so we can take those out of his range. And then there's a whole mess of, like, king, queen of diamonds, 8, 9 of diamonds, like combo draws that are open-ended and flush draws. He can also have hands like ace, king of diamonds, ace, queen of diamonds. If he's playing tight from the big blind, we don't have any stats on him, so it's hard to tell. You would think most players would shove the high end of their range, but there's a whole mess of flush combos and straight combos, backdoor combos. He can have hands like queen 10 of diamonds or 10-9 of diamonds where he picked up a piece of the flop and a flush draw. So when we look at this, though, in terms of hands that beat us, like the only hands that beat us at this point that we feel confident beat us are pocket 4s and jack 10. Now, there's already 1-4 on the board, so we can already take basically we're down to basically 3 combinations of pocket pairs. And then the only other hand that we're confident that beats us is jack 10. And we have a jack in our hand, so that blocks as well, leaving us with only 6 combinations of jack 10, right? So really there's only 9 total combinations that we're worried about beating us. And then let's look at all the combinations of hands that we're beating. You've got just your nut flush draws. You've got let's just say he doesn't do this with ace king of diamonds, like he would re-raise pre-flop. We'll even take ace queen of diamonds out, but like ace 10 of diamonds, ace 9 of diamonds, ace 8 of diamonds, ace 7 of diamonds, ace 6 of diamonds, ace 5 of diamonds. There's 6 combos right there. Then you've got your king queen of diamonds, king 10 of diamonds, king 9 of diamonds, king 8 of diamonds. He may even flat with king 7 or king 6. So you get another 4 or 5 combos there. You've got queen 10 of diamonds, queen 9 of diamonds, queen 8 of diamonds. You've got your 10-9 of diamonds, 10-8 of diamonds, 9-8 of diamonds, 8-7 of diamonds. He may even flat with 7-6 of diamonds. I mean, you can already see we're up to like 15, 20 combos just on the flush draws, right? And then you've got hands like king, queen offsuit, which is going to bring you another 12 combos. You've got queen 9 offsuit. You've got 8-9 offsuit potentially. Point being, like, we can add this up really quickly and get to the point where we've got 50, 60, 70 combos of hands that he can be shoving with. And there's really only 9 combos of hands we're worried about beating us. So we're getting 2.5 to 1 a call. But against his range, we're ahead, 85 to 90% of the time here. Now, his equity with some of those hands is decent. If he's got a hand like king, queen of diamonds, we're pretty much almost flipping at this point. But when we get into situations like this, you can't just panic and go, oh my gosh, he's got Jack 10, he's got a set, or oh my gosh, he's on a huge draw. Like, you have to really think through, like, what combos make sense here. Like, there's no way he's flatting with jacks and 10s 3 ways here when he can just rip it pre-flop. So unless he's just really weird, we can take that out of his range. And so we can really narrow this hand down to the point where it's a very draw heavy board. And we didn't even talk about hands like king jack, queen jack, jack 9, top pair weaker kicker hands that also could call us with. So we decided to make the call. And he does indeed have king jack here, and we take it down. Now, had he had his flush draw and hit his flush, would that make it a bad call? No. We still got what we wanted out of the hand. We got in a good spot, and it would just be unlucky that it didn't hold. So that's a little bit about card combinations. And thanks for checking this video out. And make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube so you can get notifications as we add more videos to the channel. Talk to you soon.